Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? It is so wonderful to see you all here for our 9th annual 55 Plus Windsor Senior Center Variety Show. We are so excited to have you all here in the audience today. If you could please take your seats. No, I'm just joking. And silence your cell phones. We're just about ready to begin. So yes, welcome to our variety show. We're glad to have you here to celebrate this special tradition showcasing the talent and creativity of our 55 plus community. This year's theme is America 250, reflected in today's stage decor as we honor our nation's history, spirit, and shared story. In a moment, I'll introduce our MC, Stephanie Famiano, followed by a performance from our newly formed Senior Center Chorus, Heart and Soul. And they'll be singing our national anthem in celebration of our country's great history. Before we begin, I would like to provide a sincere thank you to our dedicated staff and volunteers whose time, energy, and guidance make this event possible year after year. We're truly grateful for all that you do behind the scenes and in front of the curtain. Special thanks, as always, goes out to Gary Dogowitz in the back of the room, Mr. Gary Dogowitz, for his wonderful lighting and sound help. He is amazing helping us make this show a reality each year. So thank you so much, Gary. We appreciate it. We also extend our deepest appreciation to our show director, Miss Carol McCumber. Come on out, Carol. Carol, who once worked at the Senior Center, now volunteers at the Senior Center. She is a wonderful help with our theater programs. If any of you have been to our radio plays before, those are a ton of fun, and she directs those shows as well. And then she is such a huge, tremendous help in putting on this annual variety show. So thank you, Carol. We appreciate it. It's a lot of fun to work with all the folks that put this show together. And to her son, it's a family affair, Mr. Jimmy McCumber. Thank you, Jimmy, for your continued production support and talents in making this year's show extra special. You'll be hearing his voice as a special part of one of our acts in the beginning of the show, actually our act right after the singing group. So thank you to Jimmy. And to our amazing performers, thank you for sharing your time and talents with us. It's certainly not easy to step up here onto the stage and perform, but we're so excited to watch them shine on stage today, and I'm sure you will all enjoy their wonderful acts that they have prepared for you. And Mr. Howard Marsh, yes, from Win TV. Where is it? Howard's in the back of the room as well. Howard, thank you so much. He's on my list. No, it's a long list of folks that put this show together. So Win TV each and every year is here to record our show so that it can be seen again. For those that weren't able to join us, it will be aired on their Win TV YouTube channel. So thank you, Howard, for being here with us as well, and for all of your extra help today. We do appreciate it. After Act 1 and just before intermission, we'll enjoy a special performance by the talented magician David Reed Brown. So he'll give you a special performance right before intermission. We will take a prompt 10-minute intermission before returning for a special second act. Following the show, please be sure to join us for treats and a special meet and greet with our performers. We do have a full show for you today, so we're going to do our best to stay right on point and make our transitions in between acts as quick and as efficient as possible. So thank you all again for being with us. And now, without further delay, please enjoy the show and join me in welcoming your MC, Miss Stephanie Famiano. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And happy 250th birthday, America. Yes, we are celebrating, and is no secret. Let's hear it for Rebecca Joyce, folks, our fearless leader, our show director, and of course, Carol. The two of them were a dynamic duo directing and producing this show. Going through the run-through on Monday was wonderful, and you could see all of their hard work come through. So you're going to enjoy the show tonight. I am Stephanie, your MC for this afternoon. We promise you a lineup of incredible performances and unforgettable moments. And to kick off our show, I will invite those that are able to please rise and join us in honoring our country as Windsor's Heart and Soul, the Senior Center Singing Group, performs the national anthem, beautifully accompanied by Carol on the piano. And if you're looking for the American flag, it's right over here. We are still inviting new members to join the group. So if you're interested, they practice at 3 p.m. every Wednesday. Feel free to drop in. So yeah, what a wonderful way to start the event. Now let's embark on a journey around the world with our next act, and no passport is needed. Please help me welcome to the stage this ensemble featuring Josie Rodriguez, Herman Turnipseed, Howard Turnipseed, Ken Forrester, Charlene Hargrove, Gloria Myers, Betty Moody, Pat Simmons, Ann Sudol, Movita Hudson, Iva Allison, Sharon Bostic, Cheryl Turnipseed, Annie Brock, and Jackie Gordon. Let's give them a warm round of applause as they present Island Hopping from Hawaii to Jamaica.
Our village elderman had gathered the islanders to prepare for a big luau party. And in order to do this, first of all, they have to go fishing. And in order to prepare for the big luau, they have to catch fish for their traditional fish and poi. And the fishing expedition will be headed by our young men, Howardu and Kinu. And we are waiting anxiously for the arrival of the jet plane carrying the guests from mainland US of A.
Aloha! This is your captain speaking. I hope you're enjoying our flight to the lovely state of Hawaii. Please fasten your seatbelts as we prepare to land at Honolulu Airport in the next few minutes. Skies are clear and the temperatures are comfortable in the low 80s. Enjoy your stay and thank you for flying Aloha Airlines.
Oh, we're going to the Hukilau. Huki, 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 Hukilau. Everybody loves the Hukilau, where the lau is the cow at the big luau. Oh, we'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the amma come swimming to me. Oh, we're going to the Hukilau. Hooky, 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 hooky low. What a wonderful day for fishing, the old Hawaiian way. All the hooky low nets are swishing down in old Laie Bay. Oh, we're going to the hooky low. Hooky, 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 hooky low. Everybody loves the Hukilau, where the lau is the cow at the big luau. Oh, we'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the amma come swimming to me. Oh, we're going to the Hukilau. Hooky, 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 Hukilau. Oh, we're going to the Hukilau. Hooky, 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 hooky low. Everybody loves the hooky low, where the lau is the cow at the big luau. Oh, we'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the amma come swimming to me. Oh, we're going to the hooky low. Hooky, 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 hooky low. Hooky, 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 hooky low. Hooky, 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 hooky low.
This is your captain speaking, and I ask that you please fasten your seatbelts as we will be landing shortly at Montego Bay Airport in beautiful Jamaica. The weather is perfect, with light winds and temperatures reaching 85 degrees today. Please enjoy your stay, and thank you for flying Jamaican Airlines. I hope you've enjoyed your flight.
One love, one heart.
Let's get together and feel alright.
the children crying. Hear the children crying. Saying,
Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
saying, let's
Get together and feel alright.
whoa. Let them all pass their dirty remarks. There is one question I really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own belief? One love. What about the one heart? What about
Get together and feel alright.
as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end? All right.
Thanks and praise to the Lord, feel alright.
Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Saying, one love, one heart. What about
Let's get together and feel alright.
I'm pleading to mankind. Whoa. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. How's my tan looking? Just traveled to Hawaii and Jamaica. Whew. All right, love that tropical vibe. Next up is a woman with a vibe all of her own. She is community driven, so generous, a volunteer for the town on so many levels, always helping and giving back, and boy, does she have a voice on her. I'm excited to welcome Peachy Catino back to the stage to perform a cappella. She will be singing Because of Who You Are. Let's give it up for Peachy.
Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are. Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship worship you because of who you are. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, Lord, you reign in victory. Jehovah Shalom, you're my Prince of Peace, and I worship you because of who you are. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, Lord, you reign in victory. Jehovah Shalom, you're my Prince of Peace, and I worship you because of who you are. Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you because of who you are. Lord, I worship you because of who you are.
Peachy, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Beautiful performance. Now, as our stage elves prepare for the next performance, I would like to take this time to tell you that May is Older Americans Month. You might have seen that in our newsletter. Every May, the Administration for Community Living, or the ACL, leads the nation's observance of Older Americans Month, a time to recognize older Americans' contributions, highlighting aging trends, and reaffirm our commitment to serving older adults. The 2026 theme, Champion Your Health, focuses on prevention, wellness, and personal responsibility as cornerstones of healthy aging. Now, I don't know if there's any better example of healthy aging than the folks in this Windsor community. I say it all the time, but I am continually impressed and inspired by Windsor's older adults, and it is a privilege to work with them. Okay, so my commercial is over. Unless you want to know more, I could keep going on and on. I could start telling you about our programming, from the fitness classes to, okay, I'm going to get cut off soon. So be prepared to be serenaded by the harmonious sounds of Chuck Wilkin and Bob Bomar as they perform a rendition of the Beatles' Let It Be, guitar and vocals. Please welcome them to the stage. Thank you, Chuck and Bob.
Nah, maybe I'll. Do you hear that?
Hey, Gary, could you do a quick sound check?
Can you hear me now? Okay, I can hear myself. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. let be. And in my hour of darkness, she will stand right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world, there be an answer, let be. I know they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There be an answer, let be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There'll be an answer, let be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine to tomorrow, let be. I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There'll be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There'll be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chuck and Bob. That was phenomenal. All right. So, color me happy to introduce our next act. She has one of the most colorful personalities and such a sparkling soul. She's another dedicated volunteer and a very special person. She'll be performing Over the Rainbow with piano accompaniment is the talented Cheryl Turnipseed. Now we might be having a little issue with the piano. We're good? Yeah? We're good? All right, so without further delay, we'll welcome Cheryl Turnipseed to the stage to perform Over the Rainbow.
Hi, friends. When you get my age, you need notes, okay? Somewhere One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up and the clouds are far behind me. And wake up at the top with lemon drops, troubles will behind me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Somewhere over the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? One more time, here we go. Some now I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Those lemon drops are way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly above the raindrops, why, oh why can't I?
Well done, Cheryl. That was awesome. All right. Continuing. Oh boy, this lectern doesn't want to hold my papers. All right. Continuing with our afternoon of beautiful music, I would like to welcome next a woman of celebrity status. She has performed with Whitney Houston. Okay, maybe not with, but in Whitney's movie, and you're about to learn why. I would ask you all to please welcome Linda Chalk to the stage as she performs Greatest Love of All, accompanied by Carol on piano. Let's please give her a warm welcome, Miss Linda Chalk.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How many of you know what the greatest love of all is? You! Thank you. It's that love that's inside of you. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I've never found anyone to fulfill my need. A lonely place to be. So I've learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I've lived as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Yes, it is. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Yes, it is. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside, and give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I've decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I've lived as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. And I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Oh, yes, it is. And learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of, it leads you to a lonely place. Find your strength in love. Oh, it's in love.
Whew. I have goosebumps. How about you all? No wonder why Linda sang backup for Whitney. Okay, so I'm starting a rumor. She wasn't backup, but Linda, you could totally headline. That was fantastic.
No, I don't need it.
So before we take a brief intermission, yes, we are at that time. This is great. We are right on time. We have a magical treat for you.
No.
We have welcomed so many vocalists to the stage that we're going to switch it up a bit. I would like to introduce David Reed Brown to perform the Meaningful Magic.
Hi, everybody. Give yourselves a hand. Let me hear you. Nice to be with all of you. Watch carefully. At us in our minds. It tears us in our health. It tears at us in our relationships, in our community, in our world. Yes? Give me an amen? Yes. But there's a magic in the world. And the magic's called love. We're going to say that in a count of 3. What's the magic? Love. What are we going to count to? 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's the magic? Thank you very much. I'm David Reed Brown. Oh, it's so good to be with all of you. I'm just from over the mountain in Simsbury, but I'm also an instructor at something called the Magic and Mystery School in Las Vegas. Give me an ooh. And we actually train the magicians that you see on TV, a lot of them winning the competitions you see there as well. So we would say there that I'm a magician and so are you. Give me an ah. Very good. I'm going to prove it to you. Go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this, and like this. I date myself. Hand out like this, like this. 200,000 years of biomechanical evolution, the scientists say, so that we could turn our hand over with our wrist, so that we could play tennis, so that you could knit or sew or fix a car. 200,000 years so we could turn our hand over with our wrist. But what if I told you you could turn your hand over without moving your wrist? Put your hand out like this, facing the ceiling. Okay? Point your fingers at the ceiling. You didn't move your wrist. Bring it down to your navel. You didn't move your wrist. Out in front of you, to the ceiling, to your navel, and out. Look at your hand. You didn't move your hand. You didn't turn your hand over with your wrist. Give yourselves a hand. But are you rock stars? 2 hands. Let's go. 2 hands. Here we go. Yay. Oh, good. Thanks, Mom. I'll pay you later. Fingers up to your heart and out. Fingers up to your heart and out. Oh, you did it, you rock stars. Give yourselves a hand. And we do something called meaningful magic. Meaningful magic uses some very simple props, a whole lot of mystery, and some beautiful music. Just bring that volume right up, will you, Gary? Thank you. The magic is what I see here in this community. Do we have the music, Gary? It's up? Very well. I am the music. Thank you very much. Some people, because of the car they drive, the home they had, the language they speak, the family they have, well, they don't think very much of themselves because of what other people say are too hoity and toity. You know what I mean? And so because of what the world says, they just don't think so much of themselves. But then there's the love I see practiced here, and it's amazing. It's the love that's willing to walk in another person's shoes, willing to walk in another person's shoes. It's empathy, the willingness to feel another person's feelings, and I see it all over this place. You see, when you have empathy for another person, look, I'll do it all at once. Well, empathy is a kind of love. It brings us all together, just like this. They say the human spirit is like our breath, so how about over here, this side? I want you to breathe, just blow on the ropes on 3, 2, 1. See, it changes the way you see the world. Over here, this side, over here. 3, 2, 1. And everybody, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Those that were too proud are brought down a little bit lower. Those that were too lowly are lifted up, and all are loved one and the same. Thank you very much. Friends, we are not made for all this division. We're made for unity. What are we made for? Thank you. Now, sometimes you show empathy, you get what you expect. I went and I volunteered at the Shoreline Soup Kitchens. I met some of the greatest volunteers in that community I've ever met in my life. I expected that, you know? We all do that from time to time. So this end, I expect to fly through the air and land in this hand on the count of 3. All together, here we go. 1, you're not counting. 2, 3. Next. Thanks, Dad. All right. So sometimes you get what you don't expect. I finished passing out the dishes like they do at the fancy hotels, and I got my plate of food. I went to sit down. And, well, this woman, let's just say her clothes didn't match, and she had little food on her face, and her speech was kind of slurred because of the medication. I thought I was going to be there for her. Turned out she was an artist and one of the most wise and spirit-filled women I'd ever met in my life. I got what I didn't expect when I showed a little empathy. Like this one. This end goes up this sleeve, down that side. Does 2 turns around here, up here, down there. Comes out the bottom of this hand. A little something different every time. But we'll see what happens. I hate this part, but I'll do it for you, okay? Here we go. On 3 together, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I hate this. All the way around. Thank you very much. You know, friends, it's not coleslaw. We're not going to run out. Empathy has no beginning and no end. No ends. Goes on and on and on. Mm-hmm. It's infinite in math. There's a symbol for infinity, my son tells me. And then when somebody new comes to the community, they move in next door. Well, maybe we bake a plate of cookies and we go next door, ring their doorbell, and say, hey, neighbor, welcome. Would you like a hug? And if they say yes, we wrap our arms around each other and we apply that loving empathy, and it changes us. On the count of we're going to blow together on the count of 3, 2, 1. And we become one. Thank you. It takes practice to show empathy. It's not always good at first. I'm sharp. It can look a little funny. Maybe it doesn't work the first few times we try it, but we try it again and again and again. That's one thing the community center is so good at, helping us practice the art of compassion, love, kindness, empathy. And from looking around here, I can tell all of you are doing such a beautiful job of helping the world through empathy to become one. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. I want to see if I can get the music going because the music is so good. Will you give me just a moment, please? Will you? Yeah. Thank you. All right. Everybody go, ooh. Okay, that's going. We'll see. Do you hear anything on that end? Oh, there it is. Everybody go, yay! Here we go. Have you noticed when we were kids, you ever notice that things always looked a little bit bigger? A woman's intuition is a powerful thing. A woman's intuition is a what? Powerful thing. I need a woman who plays cards. And you're not going to come up here. I'm not going to make you feel embarrassed. In fact, I'm going to make you look like a star right where you're sitting. Anybody here play cards? Let me see. Oh, I hear somebody. What card? What do you play? You play what? Spades. Excellent. What's your name? Hi, Jan. Everyone say hi, Janice. Janice? Janice? Janet. Janet. Janet, I sense that you are a woman of considerable intuition. Everybody give me an ooh. Okay? Now, Janet, I want you to use your woman's intuition, seeing it before it actually happens. Just take one hand and spread the invisible cards in the air, right above your head. Ah. Now, with your other hand, remove the 4 queens, the queen of hearts, the queen of clubs. Just reach up. Queen of hearts, queen of clubs, the queen of diamonds, the queen of spades, all 4 queens. Now, Janet, you need to eliminate some. 2 queens, either the reds or the blacks or the reds. Your free choice. Just reach in to the ones in your hand, remove 2 queens of exactly the same color, one color or the other. Nice and loud for everyone to hear. What color are they? Red or black? Okay, you got the red ones. Everyone give her a little applause because she got it right. Now, Janet, I want you to put those back. They narrowed it down to the 2 red ones. Now, remove 1 red queen. Don't say which one she is, the diamond or the heart or the diamond. Take out that 1 red queen. Look at her, see which one she is. Show her to everybody, turn her around so everybody can see. All right. Now, keep her reversed facing out and push her back into the pack. So out of all those cards, you narrow it down to 1 red queen, the queen of what? Hearts. Everybody go, aww. Now, Janet, that's your woman's intuition. This is reality. And Janet, wouldn't it be amazing if we looked here, there was only 1 card reversed, the queen of hearts. But wait, Janet, you also picked the only one with a completely different red back. And because it was you, Janet, I didn't even need to print the other side of the cards. A woman's intuition is a powerful thing. Give Janet a big hand, everybody. Thank you, Janet. Are you having fun? I'm so glad the music's worked out. You know, I started doing magic when I was 7 years old. This summer it'll be 51 years. I started in the summer of 1975 in Rensselaer, New York. And back then, the Hudson River was the color of cream coffee because of all the companies were dumping in, and people who lived along the river, they had a hard life because of all the pollution. And I learned how to do magic. I was a kid from we didn't live right next to the tracks, but we were just a couple blocks away from the tracks, if you know what I mean. And it didn't have much, but I found magic. And it just filled my heart with so much joy. My parents gave me this magic set of rings called the Rings of Siam, and I hated that trick so much. I could never figure it out. In fact, I took that trick on Christmas Day. I threw them in the snow out back, upstate New York, 3 foot of snow by Christmas. And then I went to college 10 years later, and my mom had gone back to work. She became a social worker, first wave of women entering the workforce in the mid-'70s as a social worker, so my brother and I could go to college. And here's the thing, all that time my mom spent, all that money my parents spent, and I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. Everybody go, aw. And I remembered those rings that I couldn't figure out. And I went to Dr. Stoneburner with those rings just going in my mind. And he was a Methodist minister turned poet. He'd know what to do. And he had a deep voice, a big belly, and a big bushy beard. And he said, David, it's not about you all alone trying to solve the puzzles by yourself. It's about all of us coming together in unity, surrendering to the mystery of it all. Not a problem I solve by myself, about all of us coming together in unity, surrendering to the mystery of it all. And I remembered those rings. And I went out and I bought my very first professional set. Harry Potter, eat your heart out. They are hollow aluminum with invisible welds. And every time I play with them, it feels like the holidays. I've been practicing with these most every day since I was 21, 35 years. So I can share them with you this afternoon. You see, I was trying too hard. I just needed to bring them together and let the magic happen. Thank you. And the reverse was even easier. You want more? Do you want more, Windsor? Everybody count to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need someone. Can someone up here? Someone in the front. Would you come up here real quick? Someone in the front. You got right there? And what's your name? Kimberly. Say hi, Kimberly. Kimberly, can you just hold that one nice and tight? Nice and tight. Okay, up a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. Don't move, Kimberly. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Kimberly, you have the magic touch. Give me an oh. And Kimberly, when you have the magic touch, it starts to happen silently. Ah. And Kimberly, when you're really good like you won't even notice when the rings are becoming licked. How'd you do that? Give her a hand. Thank you. You can go back to your seat. Whatever you do, don't look away. Some weeks my life is still a mess. I do a special kind of prayerful meditation called centering. I think of my favorite place. My favorite place. I think of one word that connects me to that favorite place. Do you have one? Your favorite place? Your word? I take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I say the word, I think of the place. I grab hold of the problem, and I just let the magic happen. This is Las Vegas. Thank you. Do you want more? Do you want more? Okay, this side, count to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This side, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty pattern. This time for pretty pattern. Swing. For world peace. May it bloom and grow. And I'm Baptist. American Baptist. You want to see a snazzy one we do on TV? Do you want to see a snazzy one we do on TV? On the count of 3, blow. 1, 2, 3. Big finish. Big finish. Here we go. Whoop. Hold on a second. Jeez. First the music, now this. Oh. It's all right. It's okay. Because it's not about me solving the problem by myself. It's about all of us coming together in unity, surrendering to the mystery, capital M, of life. I brought one more with me. Can I do just one more? Would that be okay? Yeah? Okay. Are you sure that'll be okay with you? Okay. So I grew up near the tracks. We were just a couple steps above poverty for a while until my mom's career took off. Never knew bike, always hand-me-down clothes. And Rensselaer at that time was drug infested, and I got to go. My father was a pastor, and I got to go to a private school because he was a pastor on scholarship. The problem was, I came from a relatively poor family, and it was all the other rich kids that went there. Their fathers and mothers owned the big companies in the area. And boy, I got picked on something mercilessly. And when you get picked on a lot and people tell you the bad thing over and over again, you start to believe it. You understand? And it starts to go over and over in your mind, you know? But my brother went off to camp for a week, and I found the family magic set passed down from my grandfather. And I made a beeline for my favorite trick in the set, and I got hooked on it. And I learned to do magic, and I started learning magic, and I taught myself, and got up through it, and did through high school, let it go for a little bit in college, but after I got my other career started, I went to my wife one day and said, honey, if I could just buy this little levitation show, I could float a child at the end of the birthday party show. And she said, if it would make you happy, would you go to Boston and buy the darn thing? And after a couple of years, I started performing, and I went to see something called the Magic and Mystery School in Las Vegas. And I took a risk and I went home. I found my home, my people. And I studied with this magician named Jeff McBride, Eugene Berger. Eugene Berger went to Yale Divinity School and taught me this meaningful magic. Several years ago, they made me an instructor. And then not long ago, I learned Jeff McBride's favorite piece. There's only 7 people in the world who perform this. You're about to see something very rare. And like I said, the world can be sort of a cruel place at times. And we start to believe the bad things. And some days, I feel like I'm in a desert, when of course in the desert there's no water. In my desert, there's no kindness. But as a magician, I kind of wonder, what would it be like if it rained down kindness? Thank you. We're going to take a brief intermission. I'm David Reed Brown. I'll be out here if you'd like. Even if you have a congregation or you have a nonprofit cause, you're raising a lot of money for something, let me know. I'd like to help out with that kind of thing. Give yourselves a big hand, everybody that's helping out today. Brief intermission, about 10 minutes, and we'll be back for the rest of the wonderful show. Enjoy.
Said goodbye, turned around, and you were gone, gone, gone. Faded into the setting sun. Slipped away, but I won't cry, 'cause I know I'll never be lonely. For you are the stars to me. You are the light I follow. I'll see you again. Oh, this is not where it ends. I will carry you with me. Oh, till I see you again. I can hear those echoes in the wind at night, calling me back in time, back to you, in a place far away where the water meets the sky. The thought of it makes me smile. You are my tomorrow. I'll see you again. Oh, this is not where it ends. I will carry you with me. Oh, till I see you again. Sometimes I feel my heart is breaking, but I stay strong and I hold on, 'cause I know I'll see you again. Oh, this is not where it ends. I will carry you with me. Yeah, yeah. I will see you again. Oh, this is not where it ends. I will carry you with me. Oh, till I see you again. Till I see you Said goodbye, turned around, and you were gone, gone, gone.
How could I possibly top that? Not even gonna try. Our next piece is a very special special one, although I would argue that every performance here today is truly special. During the 2017 variety show, Bob Ellis did stand-up comedy for the first time ever. His subject matter was our very own senior service coordinator, Rebecca Joyce. Bob painted a, well, shall we say, interesting picture of Rebecca at the time, and now he's back to try and make up for what he did, essentially. He has titled this, The Unroasting of Rebecca. Let's give a big round of applause for Bob Ellis.
Okay, you hear me okay? Yes. All right, well, as you said, this is actually my second attempt at stand-up comedy. I know. The reason I'm sitting down, number one, I have a bad back, and number two, my wife, Polly, told me I should never do stand-up comedy again. But here I am. And it's for a good reason, really. I think last time I was here, several years ago, I kind of made fun of our esteemed, beloved coordinator, Rebecca Joyce, by implying that she may have a drinking problem. So I'm here today to set the record straight and to apologize to Rebecca. Rebecca, can you raise your hand or something? Are you over? Where are you? Over here. All right. Don't go away. Anyway, I am sorry, Rebecca, for the image that I left the crowd with. That you didn't deserve it. As Rebecca explained to me later, all those empty whiskey bottles that I found at her desk did not belong to her. They were confiscated by her from her staff. So there's George and Stephanie, Beth and Dee. They were all members of her staff, and I think they appreciated her intervention, and it kind of turned their lives around, really. Carol McCumber was also a member of her staff at the time. Well, yeah, you can probably tell from her previous performance here, she was just on, that she didn't make it out of rehab. So, and she has since, retired for the good of the senior center, I think. Anyway, Rebecca, this is about you, and not only want to give you an apology, but I want to give everybody a different image. I want to commend you, really, for all the effort that you're making to make the senior center a better place to visit, sort of a home away from home for all of us seniors. Some of the projects people probably never heard of that you were involved with or still involved with. For instance, that garden that you have growing behind the tennis courts where nobody can see it. It's a very nice garden. I'm a little amazed at the crop you decided to grow there. It's not often you see poppies growing right next to cannabis. But I do think it served as an inspiration for our governor and legislature to have similar gardens growing all around the state, make the whole state happy. And I think it was an inspiration to use the food share facilities to process and distribute the flowers. And while I'm at it, there are other changes that you're making. Yeah, I don't know what you call it. I think you deserve some credit for reviving the numbers game. We used to be called the numbers racket. It was controlled by the mob. Big cities and stuff, it used to be. And she revived it, had it installed here, and it became very popular. I think the key was renaming it bingo. I think it was, and I think really that you deserve the 10% that you're skimming off the top. And you helped Faye Lavoie in her meditation class. I know she has a class on meditation that she conducts every week, I think, or several times a week, I'm not sure. But it's become even more popular after you instructed Faye to how she and her class really could reach a higher level of meditation. I think if she and her class help you harvest the crop from the garden, it makes Faye's job a lot easier. Whenever a whole class comes into classroom, already happy, you know, almost I don't know, it's a very happy mood they're all in. But let's see, what else we have? Oh yeah, the negotiations that Rebecca has going on with Dee Abrams. Now, Dee is, if you don't know her, she's the physical exercise guru here at the Senior Center. And we have a separate exercise room that Rebecca's got different ideas about. She's talking to Dee about maybe replacing some of that stupid equipment and installing something that gives you a little more pleasure, like slot machines. Slot machines and the roulette wheel and the dice table, I think, would go a long way towards improving the services here. I think that the people that currently attend these aerobics classes will find that it's much easier to throw a pair of dice than it is to do all those silly exercises. I think of the trip she'll save to the Mohegan Sun, you know. Oh yeah, the lounge room, yeah. We have a lounge room here that nobody lounges in it. I mean, it's used for meetings and stuff like that, but Rebecca's got a different idea for the lounge room. She wants to turn it into a massage parlor. I think we all know what that means by massage parlor. But when you think about it, you know, it's not a bad deal. While all the ladies come in and play their bingo, you know, the men can come in and partake of at least one of the services provided by the Senior Center. Oh, and the newsletter, yeah. She's got great ideas about the newsletter. Excuse me, just one second. Thank you. I don't know what other choice you had. Anyway, the newsletter that we have, it currently consists of promoting all the events and the services that the Senior Center has. It's a nice newsletter, really, but it's, how can I put this? It's boring, you know. A little mundane. You know, where's the gossip? You know, the scandals, the rumors. Where's the editor's spirit of today's journalist? You know, they're just not there. So it's not like we don't have a wealth of stories that we could put in there that would really be attractive and kind of spruce it up a little bit. Rebecca, we can talk afterwards, but I've got a couple of, well, one particular story about Brooke Ferguson's radio show rehearsals that we used to conduct in what used to be the lounge area there. And I won't go into details about what happened during those rehearsals. This is for the radio show that we had, the Frippa McGee and Molly thing. And Brooke was responsible for directing the whole thing. But the rehearsals were something else. I won't go into details, but just say that there was a lot of heavy breathing going on. Now, Brooke will explain that that was simply, innocently, a relaxation exercise. But think of what you could do with the newsletter. The headlines alone, you would say, passionate seniors with a big question mark, Heavy breathing heard in private room at the senior center. I could replace the National Enquirer in no time. I think I've done a pretty good job of describing what Rebecca is doing here at the senior center. I hope I've accepted my apology, and I think we're lucky to have Rebecca here, really, that she's done a marvelous job. What would be cool is if we could take up a collection here today, sort of a captured audience. I could pass the hat around. The idea is to get something for the senior center that would kind of commemorate Rebecca and her efforts to make this a really nice place. Nothing like that. I'm not saying we should build a statue, nothing like that. That's a little dramatic. But I was thinking maybe replace the sign outside the senior center. The one that says, very clever sign maker, it says Senior Center. It lacks a little pizzazz, I think if we could replace that, maybe a neon sign, a flashing neon sign, would that be neat? And instead of Senior Center, we could rename it, something like Rebecca's House of Pleasure. I think that's about it. You guys have been a good audience. Rebecca, you're a good sport.
Well, I don't know about you, but behind stage, there's not many dry eyes. Carol, thank you so much for putting that tribute together. Bob Ellis was quite a character. He helped out in many ways, very instrumental with the variety show and with our radio show in particular. So he is missed. But we're going to pivot now. Bump up the energy in here a little bit, dry those eyes. I hope you're ready to dance, whether in your seat or on your feet. Bessie Garcia is going to kick off the next component of our show with an exhilarating performance titled Que Te Pasa? Get ready to be amazed by her energy and passion. Bessie Garcia, welcome to the stage. Thank you. Thank you. Bessie, that was awesome. But I think we need to remind her, this is a 55 plus variety show, Bessie. You look like you're 25 up there. She looks like the woman who did that show initially. Thank you, Bessie. So we visited Hawaii and Jamaica earlier in the show. Now we're going to go to the Florida Keys with the groupies. While they get set up, I want to tell you about some other locations you can transport to physically, not just via the performances up here. Now, I talked about some of our trips or some of our programming earlier, but I don't think I shared too much about our trips. We offer a variety of trips each year, ranging from evening and weekend trips to overnight, domestic, and international trips. This year, we still have Pacific Northwest on tap and ancient Greece. We work closely with Colette Travel to ensure a fabulous experience, and we have a few more trips coming up in 2027 and 28, so please stay tuned. Henry Gutterman, are you here? Is he here? He just returned from our Tuscany trip, and as far as I know, he had a wonderful time. So if you see him, ask him about his experience, and then ask us if you can sign up for the next trip. So back to our next act. Put your sunglasses and your flip-flops on while we welcome the groupies, Mr. Ken Forrester, Linda Bodner, Carol McCumber, as they take us to Margaritaville.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to listen to us. And excuse me, we're missing a crew member here. Linda, come out here. Come out here.
Linda?
Carol, take that
I think you
container
need
of
this.
salt away from her.
No, I think the drink.
And a drink, yeah.
That's better.
You know, it may be just me, but I think she looks wasted. You have any idea where Linda has been getting wasted away in? That's what I thought. Somebody ought to write a song about that. And, oh, they did? Well, we will sing it for you. Nibbled on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All those tourists covered with oil, rubbing my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason, I've been here all season. Nothing is clear but this brand new tattoo. And it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. And how it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it might be my fault. left, stepped on a pop top, cut up my heel heads and cruised on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my love shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's probably my fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
Oh, wow.
Let's hear it for the groupies. That was great. Linda, I'm going to need that shaker of salt for later. It's margarita night at the Famiano residence. So coming up next is an act which will truly move you. We had some tears just now for the Bob Ellis tribute. Well, I was almost in tears on Monday during rehearsal. I'd like to warmly welcome next the beautiful vocal talents of Miss Linda Karras with Love Changes Everything. She is accompanied by the soothing sounds of the piano. This performance is sure to touch your hearts. Please give Linda and her vocal coach a round of applause as we welcome them to the stage.
Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make the summer long, or the night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everyone. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in this world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning futures, saving years. Love bursts out and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes very much. I'd like to introduce my accompanist, Josephine Thacker.
Thank you, ladies. That was very touching. All righty, let's see here. Next, we have two women who are no stranger to the stage. We enjoyed their sound earlier during the Star Spangled Banner, as well as when we traveled to Jamaica. They have returned with a soulful rendition of Come Jesus Come. I would like to welcome back to the stage Movita Hudson and Jacqueline Gordon, whose powerful voices combined with piano accompaniment will surely leave a lasting impression. Ladies and gentlemen, Movita and Jackie.
We need another mic for me.
They're worth the wait, folks. So how about that Windsor Senior Center programming, huh?
Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. 'Cause it may be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break, but I'm holding on to a hope that won't fade. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. There'll be no war. There'll be no pain when Jesus comes. Let today be the day. He'll come for the weak, and he'll come for the strong, and all will believe in the power of his name.
Jesus come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. One day he'll come, and we'll stand face to face. Come and lay it all down, 'cause it might be today. The time is right now. There's no need to wait. Your past will be washed by the rivers of grace. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come.
Well done, ladies. Bob, awesome job. You clean up nice, not gonna lie. So we have just a few acts left. What will we do when the variety show's over? Oh, we'll focus on the many other programs we enjoy putting together. But while I have your attention, are you all aware of the HVAC project coming up? The LP Wilson building is lucky enough to receive a much needed replacement of the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. And while the building will enjoy this very much, we are a little less excited. Our June newsletter will be out soon, and you'll be able to see all the changes that are coming. None of it's ideal, but it is necessary. And we are grateful for your patience as we endure the next few months. Some of our programming will be relocated, but we are trying very hard to hang on to the core group of programming. So switching gears, we have a treat for you. The Windsor Guitar Group, featuring Mark, Barbara, and Sunny, will grace us with their guitar performance. So sit back and enjoy a harmonic performance by the Windsor Guitar Group. Thank you.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Barbara. Love you, Windsor. Come on and pick a bow. We play for smiles. Come and see us. Do it right there.
I only need so many mics.
Let me take your guitar.
Well done, folks. Monday during dress rehearsal was the first time I heard Mark sing, and I gotta say, it's working for him. Well done.
Yeah, I think you guys were great.
So we're gonna bring a touch of humor and melody to the afternoon. Cheryl Turnipseed and our own Audrey Kennedy will present their singing and comedy act, Hole in the Bucket. Get ready for some laughter. Enjoy.
Cheryl, bring me some water.
I'm coming.
Come on. I'm thirsty.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Yes.
Cheryl, bring me some water.
Okay. Just a second.
Where's my water?
I'm coming.
Where's the water?
Miss Audrey, there's a hole in the bucket. Miss Audrey, a hole.
Then fix it, dear Cheryl. Fix it.
Well, how shall I fix it, Miss Audrey, Miss Audrey? How shall I fix it, Miss Audrey, the hole?
With some straw, Miss Cheryl. With some straw.
Okay.
Fix it with some straw.
The straw's too long, Miss Audrey, Miss Audrey. The straw's too long, Miss Audrey, the straw.
Then cut it, dear Cheryl. Dear Cheryl. Dear Cheryl, just cut it.
Then what shall I cut it with, Miss Audrey, Miss Audrey? What shall I cut it with, Miss Audrey, the straw?
With Cheryl, cut it with scissors, dear Cheryl. Dear Cheryl.
I'm trying.
Dear Cheryl, just cut it. Come on.
The scissors are too dull, Miss Audrey, Miss Audrey. The scissors are too dull, Miss Audrey, the scissors.
Well, sharpen them, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, sharpen the scissors, Miss Cheryl.
With what shall I sharpen it with, Miss Audrey, Miss Audrey? What shall I sharpen it with, Miss Audrey, the straw?
With a stone, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, with a stone. Just sharpen it with a stone.
I'm trying, just a minute.
Hurry up.
In a minute. I'm looking for the saw. I'm looking for the straw. I'm looking for the scissors.
Find them. Hurry up. What's going on?
I'm trying to sharpen it, but this rock is dull and dry.
Well, wet it. Wet it, Miss Cheryl, Miss Cheryl, Miss Cheryl. Just wet it.
I'll try. I can't.
Why?
'Cause there's a hole in the bucket.
Where's the
Audrey,
hole?
Miss Audrey. There's a hole in the bucket, Miss Audrey. A hole.
Too bad. Then just fix it. Too bad. Just fix it.
I can't. I need help. Any of y'all out there can fix a hole in the bucket?
Well, I guess we have no water.
You right, Miss Audrey.
No
Miss
water.
Audrey. No water.
I guess you're just gonna have to wear the bucket.
Well done, ladies. Audrey, well done. Your comedic arrival here, wonderful. Your debut, that was great. And now we've reached the end. To close out our show, I will welcome back to the stage Windsor's Heart and Soul. They will serenade us with their signature song, Heart and Soul, accompanied by piano. Let's end this afternoon on a high note with this heartfelt performance. Welcome back to the stage, Windsor's Heart and Soul. folks, that concludes our performance for this afternoon. I am so grateful you are all here. You are all here. Again, happy 250th birthday, America. Everybody wave your flags around and join us in the caf for some refreshments. Thank you all. Thank you, Rebecca, Carol, Gary, everyone, all our performers, all of our audience members. You guys rock.